Before we get this review done, I forgot to compare these two to each other. I pulled them out and didn't compare them. The new one is a little bit taller. The old one has electronics in it and used to be able to make sounds and whatnot. See, look at that. It had a punch gimmick. So it got gimped on part of the articulation. This is just 5 POA type on the shoulder. Same thing down here, but the lower leg has all the articulation you would want. I mean, it has this for whatever reason, and still has ankle pivot and toes. And all this is crazy. I mean, that doesn't bend 90 degrees. And this diaphragm still works, even with the electronics in there. That's crazy. But anywho, let's get to the real review.
T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Okay, it feels like I've been waiting forever for this. This is the Netflix Luke Cage exclusive to Walmart, even though it's never been on Walmart's shelves. I don't believe they have it online. So I got it shipped to store because it was cheap online, and yeah, I wanted it. When Luke Cage meets Nurse Claire Temple, he discovers that even a bulletproof man sometimes needs someone to help him keep it together. He also found out some other things, if you know what I mean. Here they are out of the package, and unlike what they did with Black Panther earlier in the year, they didn't whitewash his face and give him a light-skinned skin tone. He's very dark in real life. And Rosario here, or Claire Temple, the likeness, it's kind of there, but I don't know. I mean, she looks in person, I don't know what it looks like on this camera, but in person, it looks like a real friggin' person, but I don't know if it looks like her too much. This one, from certain angles, whatnot, it looks pretty spot on. But before we keep going, let's bring in another live action Marvel Legends person so you can see how tall they are. Now everybody should have a Star-Lord, so as you can see, she's a little bit, no, wait. No, he's a little bit taller than her at the forehead. Here's the face up close. Only problem with this digital face technique is the eyebrows seem to be very freaking glossy. Now in person, it's not as bad, but on camera it definitely reflects and whatnot. Now, issues I have is the head looks ashy or something in the back. Like, I don't know what's up with that molding right there. I don't know if I can like wipe that off a certain type of way. He has mold flash right there. Only other thing for me to majorly complain about is the sleeves right here. It's kind of faded and they don't match up. In fact, these on camera right now, it looks to match this chest, but the actual shoulder joints are slightly a different color than the actual shirt. But I like the texture in the shirt. Fairly decently accurate to real life. You can see the jean texture right there. Boots. I would have loved it if he had like a separate boot swivel down here, but he doesn't. So you get that kind of awkward ankle pivot where things tilt off a certain type of way. But he has all the articulation you would want from a Marvel Legends. You can see it. The only accessory he comes with is this watch, which is just a flat gray plastic piece right there. It is movable, so you can adjust it. Of course, the wrists go in and out and all that the wrists are supposed to do. Ab crunch is only that much and that far back, and he has the waist rotation right here. Legs spread that much, kick out that high, don't really kick back, only a little. Knees, foot doesn't go back that far or come forward that much. And like I showed, he has that weird ankle pivot. Now, if he's from New York, I don't know if these are Timberlands. But to make sure, here's an extreme close-up on that face. And when you get that extreme, yes, that does look at it. That does look like it. You see these weird textures on his forehead. Well, there you go. Of course, he's good at posing. Anywho, here is Claire. You've seen this body probably dozens of times. I think it's a mixture of the Mary Jane body and probably Jessica Jones. I'm not sure. But her articulation does that. That. Elbows bend that much. They rotate at the elbow. Hands go in and out and swivel. Her diaphragm joint. It is stiff. It goes back. Comes forward. Sounds like you're gonna break it, but she comes in that much. Look at the shape of this right there. That's nice. I like the molding right here in the bottom of the shirt. Kicks forward that much. Goes not back at all. Swivel. Double jointed knee. And the foot goes all the way back. Comes up a bit. And she has ankle pivot. And the peg right there, or the hinge, is not skin tone. So, yeah. But the face is nice. Hair, it's decently pliable enough. Of course, you can look down. And, yeah, it's going to be one of those. She can look up, but it pushes her neck out. But that's up good enough, I guess. She has the most accessories in this set. She has this purse that you've seen Mary Jane use, and a few other female characters. The cool thing about it is that it's actually molded and painted, and it's molded on the inside. It's not just a hollow sack. So that's cool. For the extreme close-up on her, here's this right here. Instead of waiting, so I guess depending on the angle, they did do a good job. Besides the purse, she comes with several hands. They just pop out like that, as you would know. The more interesting hands, these. Quick T-Man tip. These joints right here, or the wrist joint, was tight and stiff. If you ever get that and you don't feel like getting like a hair dryer to warm it up and move it or whatnot, bend at the base to make sure that you move it. Like, never, when you have a stiff joint, never bend like right here at the top of the joint. Get as close to where the actual rotation is and then push it. Here is a close-up on this bladed weapon right here that she has. Plug them in as you do, and yeah, you're good to go. Try to get her into some type of friggin' pose, even though she's super happy about helping Luke Cage out. So yeah, and of course, female Marvel Legends do not have bicep rotation or double jointed elbows, and that's always frustrating. They barely ever have good diaphragm joints, as you can see right there. Her final accessory are these blue hands right here, which are basically like Wasp, Jean Grey type hands, like shooting off, or what was her name? Scarlet Witch, the comic book version. I think all those hands aren't exactly the same, but you get the idea. These are, of course, supposed to be rubber gloves because Claire was like the nurse on every Netflix show that she appeared on. I mean, she appeared on a lot of them, but she was the nurse, so you can reenact this if you want. So, end of the day, these figures are not bad figures. They do things that you want action figures to do. I do wish that the articulation was a little bit better, and I appreciate them giving Claire an expression on her face, and she's not like Mary Jane that just looks dead and soulless and just blank. It's like, why would you make a Mary Jane look like that? But at the same time, though, they packaged her with these bladed fist weapons right here. Yeah, instead of getting this purse, it would have been nice if they gave her another more angry about the fight expression. And if Luke Cage could have had a more angry, ready to fight expression. Like right now, he can go either way, just neutral or ready to fight. But maybe they could have gave him a smile or gave him a more like a mouth open type look so that you know that he's in the heat of battle or not. That's all I would have wanted extra. But what you get right now, they are two cool action figures, and I like their likenesses. Even if it's not dead on, they still look like real people, and that's what the MCU face printing technique that they're using right here. That's what that's meant to do, so I do appreciate that. And Luke Cage does, when you look at him straight on, he does look like what he's supposed to look like. So yeah, I think they're a solid buy, and especially on the clearance or discount. Anyway, if you like this video, let me know. If there's anything else you would like to know about these figures or anything else you want to say to me, let me know that in the comments as well. Until next time, T-Man978, out of here. The ankles don't go back that far. The foot doesn't go back that far. The foot doesn't. Are you f***ing me?
Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos.